Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome again to McBride Stadium in Richmond as we bring you Red Devils baseball right here on Radio Troy Digital Sports. This is the Farm Beer Insurance with Kevin Shear pregame show. Tonight, the Red Devils will take on the Titans of Indianapolis Tech. It is a doubleheader tonight after last night's game was postponed until tonight because the Titans didn't have enough players to field a team in last night's matchup. The Red Devils come in at 7-8 overall. They're 5-1 in the NCC. They can wrap up the number one seed in the East with a win tonight. Meanwhile, Tech, they are struggling this year. Only 1-8 on the year. They're 0-3 in the NCC, and after watching their warm-up here a couple of moments ago, and perhaps they've had some key players now missing from their ball club. We understand they had some suspensions over the last couple of days. They have some huge holes to fill in their lineup here tonight. We'll come back on the Farm Beer Insurance with Kevin Shear pregame show. We'll have the starting lineups coming up in just a few moments. Stay right there. This is Richmond baseball right here on Radio Troy Digital Sports.
Wish me luck, wish me luck. We've all said it. Thing is, life doesn't run on luck. For most people, it takes careful planning. A lot more than, say, crossing your fingers or toes. So talk to Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance. Because as your life changes, your life insurance coverage should do the same. And when it comes to your coverage, luck should have nothing to do with it. Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance. Stop knocking on wood.
Questions about your coverage in Wayne County? Call 765-962-9548 and ask for me, Kevin Shear.
Tonight's broadcast being brought to you in part by Square Donuts of Richmond. Whether it's a delicious breakfast, afternoon treat, or a midnight snack, everyone loves the taste of Square Donuts of Richmond. Enjoy their huge cinnamon rolls or any of the other crowd favorites, including maple bacon, strawberry cheesecake, Oreo cream, pumpkin spice, and more. And, of course, grab those award-winning glazed donuts, voted the #1 donut in the entire state. Proud to be your favorite donut shop and home to the best donuts in town and the only squares around, Square Donuts of Richmond. We mentioned Tech coming in at 0-3 in the conference. Their lone win on the season of their 9 games came against Broad Ripple in their last contest, so they did pick up a win here just recently. Here's how they'll line up tonight. Leading things off and playing second base will be William Dunnigan. Batting second in center field, Dakota Payne. Hitting third, the shortstop, Dominic Boggs. In the cleanup spot, Doug Flanagan. Flanagan will get the ball tonight as well. He will pitch for the Titans. Hitting fifth and playing in left field will be Darian Brown. Batting sixth and catching, Abraham Lopez. Hitting seventh and playing third base is Josu Hernandez. Hitting eighth in right field, Julian Patino. And then hitting ninth and playing first base is Hunter Smith. So again tonight for the Titans, it will be Dunnigan, Payne, Boggs, Flanagan, Brown, Lopez, Hernandez, Patino, and Smith. Red Devils again coming into this one here tonight at 7-8. They'll go with Gabe Crow to lead things off. He'll be at shortstop. Darius Clemens batting second. He'll be at first base. Thomas Stanley back in center field. He'll bat third. The cleanup hitter and DHing tonight is Philip Hobbs. Hitting fifth in right field, Logan Mayer. Hitting sixth and playing in left field is Josiah Sizemore. Hitting seventh at second base is Parker Smith. Mikey Vance will get the start at third base. He'll be hitting eighth. And in the 9-hole tonight and catching will be James Hall. So again for the Red Devils, it's Crow, Clemens, Stanley, Hobbs, Meyer, along with Sizemore, Smith, Vance, and Hall. George Dickman gets the ball tonight for the Red Devils, Indianapolis Tech. As mentioned just a couple of moments ago, they'll go with Doug Flanagan, the right-hander, here tonight for the Titans. Stay right there. We'll come back. First pitch is right around the corner as we continue bringing you high school baseball right here in Radio Troy Digital Sports.
There are banks that are big, and then there's West End Bank, a bank with big ideas to help people, business, and industry. If you're just starting out on your own and want a new car, West End can help. Maybe it's your first home and you need advice on financing. West End Bank has ideas to help you. West End Bank, helping build better lives and a better community. West End Bank is a community bank with big ideas and home to a distinctive style of banking. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
It's game time. The Sportsplex is now open. Get your teams together and come out for basketball, volleyball, soccer, tennis, golf, batting cages, wrestling, and much, much more. The Sportsplex also offers court rentals for your entire team to play a pickup game or to hold practices. Use our turf fields for multiple sports, including flag football, baseball fielding, and rugby. Sportsplex is open 7 days a week. Check out FamilyFitnessWorks.com for more information and current hours, or call 765-935-0111.
Hello, my name is Kyle Schwarzkopf. I'm the manager of Kyle's National Road Auto, in business in Richmond since 1979. We employ ASE certified technicians, and we have over 80 years of experience. We work on all domestics and most European and Japanese cars. Give us a call at 966-1555. Kyle's National Road Auto Service. My name is Kyle Schwarzkopf, and I approve this message.
There's a place in Richmond's Depot District that's better than being home. Little Sheba's is a lot like the bar in that 80s TV show where everybody knows your name. Come on down after the game on Fridays and join us for pizza. We're here till 11. Or grab some friends and come play live trivia Thursday nights at 6:30. If you love live music, Little Sheba's features some of the very best every weekend. Where else can you find this kind of variety along with some of the best food and friends in town? Little Sheba's in Richmond's Depot District. It really is better than being home.
Are you looking for a quality used car you can trust to take you where you want to go? Stop at Tony's Car Sales at 250 National Road West. Tony's has a top-of-the-line selection of low-mileage, one-owner cars, trucks, vans, and SUVs, all handpicked by Mike and Adrian Parker. Tony's is family-owned with 3 generations and 60 years of experience. Check out their selection at Tony'sCarSales.com or at 250 National Road West. Tony's Car Sales, where honesty, quality, and price sell cars.
Hey, Chuck, where you headed? Spinning's about to start.
I'm heading to CrossFit.
Isn't that for, like, the elite lifters or athletes only?
No, at FFW CrossFit, all workouts can and will be scaled to any ability level to welcome everyone.
Sounds great. I need to get out of the same old workout routine. I'm just not sure I can keep up. It seems pretty intense.
No real lifting experience is needed. FFW CrossFit teaches you everything you need to know and move at your own pace in a positive, motivating environment.
You know, I've always wanted to give it a try. I'll see you there.
Learn more at ffwcrossfit.com.
Parents, it's time for some damage control. A study in the Journal of Family Psychology found parents who see a child's negative emotions as unexpected, overwhelming, and upsetting tend to feel more frustrated, which fuels emotional reactions like yelling. I'm Bill Stanczykiewicz with a message from the Indiana Youth Institute and H.H. Gregg. Teens whose parents use harsh verbal discipline like shouting are more likely to have behavioral problems and depression symptoms. So here's what to do after yelling at your child. Tame your temper by noticing the warning signs in your body when you become upset. Have age-appropriate expectations for your child. And build a margin into daily routines so you have time to deal with mishaps. This Kids Count Minute is a message from the Indiana Youth Institute and H.H. Gregg. H.H. Gregg, we help. For more tips, go to IYI.org/kids.
Kids Count on you.
Hey, this is Steve, and out of Jiffy Lube the other day, a customer came in and said, Steve, this was my 100th oil change on this car, and you've done them all.
Hi, my name is George Farrell, and I've been coming to Jiffy Lube for over 14 years. I recently just had my 100th oil change. I'd like to thank Steve Funkhauser and his staff for the great service that they've provided me over the years. Thank you to all, and I would recommend anyone to come to Jiffy Lube to get their car serviced.
Jiffy Lube, #1 in customer satisfaction for a reason.
We're back once again here at McBride Stadium. Tonight's game brought to you in part by Purdue Polytechnic. A Purdue degree is just down the road in Richmond. Purdue Polytechnic offers degrees in computer graphic technology, including web programming and design, animation, and game studies. Other degrees include industrial and mechanical engineering, technology, and organizational leadership. Purdue Polytechnic enrollment is year-round. For more information, give them a call at 765-973-8228 or visit their website at purdue.edu/Richmond. George Dickman is getting his final warm-up tosses in as he will go tonight for the Red Devils. We'll give you some numbers on Dickman here this evening as the Red Devils again looking to even their record at 8-8 overall, but more importantly, pick up their 6th win in the NCC. And by the way, that sixth win will clinch the Eastern Division as they get set for the NCC tournament right around the corner. Dickman so far this year, he is 1-0 with an ERA of 6.56. This will be his so far on the season, in fact, I'm going to take that back. Let's go back to how many games he has thrown so far. Let's see if they do give us the numbers on the amount of games. They do not have the amount of games on their statistics, but again, for Dickman, 1-0 with an ERA of 6.56. He's only thrown 5 1/3 innings, giving up 7 hits, 5 runs, all earned, 1 strikeout, and 1 walk so far on the season. It'll be Dunnigan to lead things off here as we're ready to go here at McBride Stadium. 5:46 is the first pitch, and Dunnigan will take that one for a ball. And we are finally underway here this afternoon. Game that was supposed to begin at 5 o'clock. It is a doubleheader here tonight. Here's the wind and the pitch, and it's in there for a strike. And the count is even at 1-1. This is a Tech baseball team that is hitting on the season 136. Pitches outside, 2 balls and a strike. 136. They've only scored 21 runs in the 9 games they have played so far this year. Here's the wind and the 2-1 popped up to the right side. That'll be Mayer going in, Smith going out, and Smith will make the catch for out number 1. That'll bring up Dakota Payne. We're not talking about a baseball team for Tech that's hitting around 200. We're talking about a team that's hitting 136. Their leading hitter is not even in the lineup here tonight. That pitch is low and outside for a ball. So they don't even have their best hitter available this evening. Here's the wind and the pitch. Swing and a miss as Dakota Payne way late on the swing. All Dickman has to do tonight to win this game is just throw strikes. There is no doubt about it. You don't have to get fancy with these guys. That will be lined into left field for a base hit. Thomas Stanley will come over and cut that one off, and so Dakota Payne will get a single here in the top of the first inning. That'll bring up now Dominic Boggs. There's not a whole lot of ways you can sugarcoat this one here tonight. This is just not a very good baseball program at Indianapolis Tech. The pitch by Dickman is a called strike. They have not been good in baseball for a long time. Last year had some issues with them just getting here with enough players. And again, last night, the Red Devils, are on the road by the time they got the call and found out they didn't have enough. The runner will take off, the throw down, not in time, and a stolen base by Dakota Payne. So now the Titans will have a runner in scoring position. Count is 1 ball and 1 strike now to Dominic Boggs. But again, they had an issue last night. That pitch is low, 2-1. Red Devils again were on the bus on their way, get the call that Tech didn't have enough players. So Richmond had to turn around, and then they scheduled a doubleheader here tonight. Popped him up. Hall giving chase. He will be on the warning track, make the catch for out number 2. Nice job by Hall, the catcher, for the second out. And that'll bring up Doug Flanagan, the pitcher. For the Red Devils defensively, Hall behind the plate, Clemens at first, Smith at second, Crows at short, Vance down at third with Sizemore in left, Thomas Stanley in center, Logan Mayer in right. Lead down at second base by Payne, and a swing and a miss by Flanagan. If the Red Devils do not 10-run this ball club both games, I will be totally surprised after watching them warm up. Ground ball, third baseman, that'll be Vance. Throw to first is in time, and that'll do it. The single for naught for the Titans. We will head to the bottom half of inning number 1 in the Wesley Bates Wealth Management scoreboard. Tech nothing, Richmond coming to bat. This is Richmond Baseball on Radio Troy Digital Sports.
There's only one place to go on the World Wide Web to find the best automotive deals. Wetzelauto.com. One of the area's largest inventories, all in one spot. Wetzelauto.com. Here for you 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. WetzelAuto.com. New and used vehicles, service, parts, body shop, and rental. Plus, value your trade. It's easy to navigate. It's convenient. WetzelAuto.com. It's clickin' awesome.
For over a century, Richmond Power and Light has been providing safe, reliable energy to the citizens and businesses of Richmond and the surrounding area. Through their dedicated and talented employees, Richmond Power and Light is advancing their tradition of exceptional service through new technology, training, and efficiency in everything they do. For more information on Richmond Power and Light, go to their website at rp-l.com. Richmond Power and Light. Together, we make powerful partners. For over 30 years, Reynolds Plumbing has been keeping the Richmond-Wayne County area running. Whether on commercial properties, restaurants, or residential, they've done quality plumbing, heating, and air work for thousands of customers. It's not just about the quality work, it's also about customer service. It's about attention to details and making absolutely sure you are 100% satisfied. If that's the kind of experience you want in your next plumbing or HVAC job, then Reynolds Plumbing has you covered. Give them a call at 966-0994. Hey, tonight's game brought to you in part by New Vision Sports. It's a training program that focuses on the training and improvement of the serious athletes of all ages and skill levels. From creating and customizing workout plans to providing ongoing motivation and support, New Vision strives to help you achieve your training goals. Contact New Vision to schedule your workout by giving Phil Taylor or Jerry Coleman a call at 977-5831 or go to their website for more information at newvisionsports.com. That's newvisionsports with a Z.com. Now, we mentioned the pitcher getting the start tonight for the Titans. It'll be Doug Flanagan. Flanagan is a right-hander. Watching him warm up just a few minutes ago. He doesn't have a whole lot of velocity on a fastball. Flanagan coming in with, in fact, they haven't listed a record, but they have his ERA at 4.50. He's only thrown 9 in the third innings. 7 strikeouts and 6 walks. He's given up 16 runs. 6 of those have been earned. I was looking at the box score of their game against Broad Ripple. As Flanagan set to throw, Lopez behind the plate, and the first pitch is in there for a strike. Gabe Crow up for the Red Devils to lead things off. They showed that they had 21 stolen bases against Broad Ripple. Here's the 0-1, and it's outside. 1 ball, 1 strike. And I don't know if that's correct or not, but 21 stolen bases in one game for one team. Here's the wind of the 1-1 pitch. Hit well into left center field. That's going to fall in for at least 1. Payne, the center fielder, will quickly get it back to the cutoff man, but not in time as Gabe Crow in with a double. Gabe, of course, got the game-winning hit the other night. As we'll see Darius Clemens now step to the plate. Defensively, Lopez behind the plate, Smith at first, Dunnigan at second, Boggs at short, Hernandez at third. Brown, Payne, and Patino in the outfield for the Titans. The stretch by Flanagan in the pitch, swung on, popped up foul territory. Lopez gives it a look, and he will not get to it as that will fall on the warning track. No balls and a strike now to Clemens. Red Devils as a team coming into tonight's game hitting at .308. Clemens hitting at .326 on the year for Richmond. Smith at the edge of the grass at first base. Hernandez, as the throw goes to second, Hernandez kind of dancing around down at third. Now I was watching Hernandez warm up, and I think you could bunt that way all day long, and Hernandez will never get you out. He really struggles just getting the ball to first base. The pitch hit well into center field. Coming on is Payne, and Payne won't get to it. Heading to third will be Gabe Crow. And this is going to be a night, I have a feeling, from a hitting standpoint, that the Red Devils will be able to really pad those statistics. Here's Thomas Stanley. Wind is blowing from right to left, so if you're a right-handed hitter, you're going to love the hitting conditions here at McBride Stadium. The stretch by Flanagan and the pitch. This one's going to be hit to center field again. Payne coming over. He'll make the catch. So Payne reaching up and making the catch as Thomas Stanley hit that one hard, but Payne able to make a nice grab, and so there's one away, and here's Phillip Hobbs, the DH. By the way, the first baseman, Smith, was not holding the runner on the first time. He'll hold Clemens on this time, not wearing a hat, which is rather unusual in baseball. Here's the stretch and the pitch way outside. By the way, we got some good news that Austin Turner, that dislocated left thumb, not as damaged as originally thought. We may see him play a little bit tonight, but he's going to be back sooner than expected. Here's the 1-0 coming inside and plunks him. So Hobbs will take one for the team, and he'll head on down to first base. That'll bring up Logan Mayer. Logan hitting at .250 on the year. By the way, Hobbs still hitting well at .362, 14 runs driven in. Thomas Stanley with 18 runs driven in for Richmond. The stretch by Flanagan. Here's the delivery on the way. That one jams him in a soft liner to Hernandez, and Hernandez makes the catch, and there's two away. Well, the thing is, a hitter, you got to be a little more patient. You know that Flanagan is not going to throw a ton of strikes. Why swing at the first pitch that you would see out of the hand of Flanagan? Here's Josiah Sizemore. The pitch on the way, check swing, and was that a pass ball? Lopez unable to make the catch, so it will be a pass ball. And the runners will advance 90 feet, and the Red Devils get on the board first, leading this one 1-0. They're going to talk the home plate umpire out to talk with the field umpire. I thought it hit his bat on the check swing, but apparently they're going to say no, it was a strike. It was the catcher. The noise that we heard was actually the ball hitting the catcher's mitt, so that's where that came in. So the Red Devils get on the board first, and Sizemore ahead in the count at 1 ball and no strikes. Now runners at second and third, 2 outs here in the bottom half of the first inning. Flanagan gets the sign from Lopez, and the pitch caught the outside corner for a strike. His delivery is a little bit different as well, just from a standpoint as he's not a full wind-up delivery. He's going to come from the stretch, and he kind of tucks that ball behind his ear when he's ready to throw as that pitch is inside. Almost kind of reminds you of a catcher that would throw down to second base. 2 balls, 1 strike. Sizemore getting the start again in left field, and the pitch right underneath his chin, 3-1. The other night after the Red Devils picked up the win, we talked with Coach Turner, and he was very pleased with Vance Crowe and Sizemore on the left side, and should be. All youngsters getting a chance to play in a nice win for Richmond. Breaking pitch is up high. That'll be ball 4. So that's the first walk given up now by Flanagan, and here is Parker Smith. Outfield straightaway here for the Titans in this North Central Conference matchup. Clemens at third, Hobbs at second, Sizemore at first. Flanagan gets the sign, checks the runner at second, and the pitch on the way is outside for a ball. Really not sure why you would check the runner down at second base when you have a runner at third, but now Flanagan's going to go ahead and work from the windup instead of from the stretch. Here's the 1-0 delivery on the way, hit well down the line. That's a base hit. 1 run will score. Hobbs will score. Heading to third will be Sizemore, and down to second base will be Parker Smith. And the Red Devils now lead this one 3-0.
Next up, number 12, Mikey Vance.
So here is Mikey Vance. Score that a double and 2 runs driven in for Parker Smith. Mikey Vance will step up for Vance, 310 on the year. He has 5 runs driven in. The Red Devils do not have a home run as a team. Pitch is outside, 1 ball, no strikes. This is now the 9th hitter to step to the plate for Richmond. I think Richmond tonight, if they're patient, could score 20 runs if they wanted to. That pitch in there for a strike, and the count is even at 1-1. Again, as we mentioned, Tech short several players, and I would imagine short, at least we do know they're without their leading hitter. Ground ball left side, charging Hernandez. His throw to first not in time. Run will score. Sizemore take that back. Smith advancing all the way to third base, and Vance will get credit for an infield base hit. Red Devils now lead this one 4-0. And runners at first and third. Here's James Hall. The stretch by Flanagan, the pitch inside, ball 1. So now Richmond 4 runs across. They have 2 doubles in the inning, a couple of singles. The stretch by Flanagan, and the pitch on the way, that hits him. Second hit batter now, as Hall will head on down to first base, and the Red Devils will bat around here in the first inning. Gabe Crow doubled and scored here in the first. There is not going to be a whole lot of mystery to this one here tonight. Here's the pitch by Flanagan. Hit well into left field. That's going to be another base hit. Smith will score. Rounding third is Vance. He will score. And the Red Devils now lead this one 6-0. Gabe with his second base hit. He drives in a couple of runs. And the Red Devils still have runners at first and second. And that'll bring up Darius Clemens. The stretch and the pitch. This one is lined into center field. Coming over, not making the catch, will be Payne. 1 run across. Another run will cross. Hall will score, and Gabe Crow down to second base, or take that back. He will score as well with Clemens at second. Here's Thomas Stanley. That will be bunted, and that'll be caught by the catcher Lopez. And Thomas Stanley 0 for 2 as he will make the final out of the inning. Red Devils put 7 on the board. Actually, I think they put 8 on the board here in the first inning. We will head to inning number 2. Red Devils on top of this one. This is Richmond Baseball and Radio Troy Digital Sports.
Summit Computers in Richmond is a full-service computer manufacturing and support company founded in 1997. They partner with businesses and individuals to provide computer systems, hardware, service, support, and design services. They also provide web hosting, high-speed wireless internet, network design, and much, much more. Summit Computers, the official provider of RadioTroy.com.
Maybe you haven't heard, but there's a place in Richmond's Depot District that's better than being home. Little Sheba's is a lot like the bar in that 80s TV show Cheers. You know, where everybody knows your name. Come on down after the game on Fridays and join us for pizza. We're here till 11. Or grab some of your friends and try out a game of live trivia Thursday nights at 6:30. If you love live music, Little Sheba's features some of the very best every weekend. Where else are you going to find this kind of variety, along with some of the best food and friends in town? Little Sheba's in Richmond's Depot District. It really is better than being home.
Well, for the right-hander, now George Dickman, all he has to do is throw strikes, let his defense work behind him. He has an 8-run lead after the first inning. It'll be Brown, Lopez, and Hernandez all due up. Dickman with the pitch. Swing and a miss. Warm night here at McBride Stadium. The Red Devils back home here for these two as that pitch high and outside, 1-1. We'll see, I think, another freshman pitch in game number 2. Dickman gets the sign from Hall. Here's the pitch on the way and a late swing again, and Brown now behind a 1 ball, 2 strikes. Get a chance, we'll run down some of the other sports action going on today. Here's your 1-2 pitch. Got him looking. Got the outside corner for Dickman, his first strikeout. And with 1 away, that'll bring Lopez to the plate. Let's see if we can check on a couple of numbers hitting-wise for Tech, but they just don't have a ton of numbers. I don't think all their statistics are totally complete. Lopez hitting it. We have him. There's a strike. Check over here real quick. Lopez hitting it .045. Here's the wind and the pitch, and it's low, 1 ball, 1 strike. Just not a Indianapolis Tech is not a baseball program at all. In fact, if you look around Tech, they really don't strive in much of anything athletically. They had some good years in basketball with their championship a couple of years ago, but here's your 1-1 pitch and a good breaking ball hit foul. That'll go down the line just past the bag and advance down at third, but just an overall program that just athletically is not very good. Their facilities aren't great. Really kind of surprised that they got back into the NCC after several years a charter member. As there's a swing and a miss, and 2 straight strikeouts now for George Dickman, 2 away. And that'll bring up Hernandez, the third baseman.
Next up, number 7. Jose Hernandez.
Just not sure that it's a good fit in the North Central Conference. Hernandez, by the way, he's played in 8 games, according to Max Preps, as that pitch is low for a ball. He has yet to get a base hit. He's only been to the plate so far 7 times this year. Here's the wind and the pitch, bouncing in the dirt, 2-0. Now, the one thing you got to do right here, if you're Dickman, is just throw it across the plate. 2 ways we play here in the top of the 2nd inning. The pitch on the way, and there's a strike right there. It'll be as easy as that. Hernandez back in. Here's the pitch on the way, and a late swing fouls it off. 2 balls and 2 strikes now to Hernandez. Red Devils ended up sending 11, 12 hitters to the plate in that first inning, scored 8 runs. Ground ball right side. That'll be a fair ball. Takes a hop on Clemens. Covering the bag is Dickman. So a 1-2-3 inning for the Red Devils. As we will head to the bottom half of inning number 2 on the Wesley Bates Wealth Management scoreboard. Red Devils on top of this one, 8-0.
Some people are born lucky. Other people take luck into their own hands, avoid stepping on sidewalk cracks, and wouldn't dare walk under a ladder. But whether you were born with luck or make your own, when it comes to your insurance coverage, luck should have nothing to do with it. So talk to Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance today or visit them online at infarmbureau.com to purchase an auto policy. Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance. Stop knocking on wood.
Questions about your coverage in Wayne County? Call 765-962-9548 and ask for me, Kevin Shearer.
Hey, tonight's game brought to you in part by Harrington Hoke Insurance. At Harrington Hoke, they spend every day working to make our community better, safer, and more enjoyable because their focus is on insurance, and that's it. They're on top of industry changes and are a one-stop shop for all your insurance needs, whether it's business, personal, life, or health. That's why when it comes to protecting you and what's important to you, Harrington Hoke insures it. Give them a call at 962-9502 or go to their website, harringtonhoke.com, for more information. Well, we mentioned there are other games going on tonight around the area. Let's go and check out high school baseball. Of course, in the NCC, Anderson is at Marion. McCutcheon is at Kokomo. Lafayette Jeff is on the road at Harrison. Union County, they're home tonight as they take on Lawrenceburg. Randolph Southern will be hosting Westdell. Blue River home against Eastern Hancock. Muncie Burris is at Monroe Central. And Eaton is at Carlisle. Richmond softball team is on the road tonight. They're down to Liberty. They take on Union County. Union City is at Randolph Southern. Seton is home tonight against Crispus Attucks. National Trail hosting Newton. And Eaton is on the road at Carlisle. We'll check out some of the other prep action going on tonight once we get an opportunity. A little boys high school golf, high school tennis, and in fact both boys and girls tennis going on tonight. Philip Hobbs hit by pitch in the first inning. You will see Flanagan once again. And boy, you look at the body language of some of the players for Tech, and I guess I don't blame them too much, as that pitch in the dirt. They want to be here about as much as we do right now. Just no excitement whatsoever. It's a program that probably ought to be scrapped at some point because of the lack of interest. This one's lined to the left field for a base hit. So Hobbs 1 for 1 tonight as he picks up his first hit, and that'll bring up Logan Mayer. But the thing that you hate the most is just a program that is as bad as Tech's program is. Why keep funding it, and why keep putting money into a program that's really going nowhere? Logan swung at that first pitch he saw from Flanagan and popped up to the third baseman Hernandez his last time up. Flanagan comes set. Here's the pitch on the way. A little sidearm action that time. He throws it outside, 1-0. Red Devils could run all day long right here if they chose to do so. Lopez behind the plate. Flanagan now comes set. He'll check the runner at first. And the pitch is a breaking ball knocked down by Lopez. 2 balls and no strikes. The stretch again by Flanagan. Here's the pitch on the way, not even close, 3-0. Logan got a late start with the ball club this year, but we mentioned in previous games he has done a nice job coming in and solidifying things in right field. That pitch in there for a strike by Flanagan. Outfield is blowing straight away now. And anything here tonight will favor a right-handed hitter. The stretch and the pitch. And it's outside for ball 4. And that'll bring up Josiah Sizemore. Now the Red Devils runners at first and second. Sizemore walked and scored one of the 8 runs in that first inning. Now Flanagan in trouble once again here in inning number 2 as he'll check the runner at second. And the pitch on the way is a breaking ball in there for a strike. I think the run rule in high school baseball is 15 after 4, 10 after 5, so it could be a 15-run ball game if the rule still stands the way it used to. 1 ball and 1 strike now to Josiah Sizemore. The stretch by Flanagan. And the pitch way outside. 2 balls and a strike. Red Devils, I think right now, intentionally not running right here. They're going to keep this at base by base Popped him up. The pitcher, Flanagan, is there. That'll be dropped by Flanagan, but it was still an infield fly rule. So there is one away. And that'll bring up Parker Smith.
Parker Smith.
Infield fly rule in effect, protecting the base runners, which is the case. With runners at first and second for Richmond. Here's Parker, doubled and drove in a couple of runs. He also scored a run in the first inning. The stretch, here's the pitch on the way, hit foul. Well, sometimes when you have a pitcher like Flanagan and you're kind of anxious to get back up there and get some base hits, and you end up being a little bit too anxious at times. I think that's what we've seen a couple of at-bats now for Richmond. Here's the 0-1. Ground ball left side. Third baseman Hernandez fields and throws it wide at second base. Hobbs will score. Heading to third is Mayer, and Parker Smith will head to second base. So that'll be an error on Hernandez. And the Red Devils now lead this one 9-0.
Next up, number 12, Mikey Vance.
Here is Mikey Vance. Vance doubled in the first inning. He also scored. Flanagan set to throw on the pitch on the way, hit foul. The pitch on the way is in the dirt. Count is even at 1 ball and 1 strike. Runners will get their leads at second and third. The pitch on the way. That one bounces in front of Lopez as well. 2-1 now to Vance. Still just one away here in the bottom of the second inning. This is the 5th hitter now to hit for Richmond after sending 12 to the plate in the first inning. So already 17 at bats for Richmond here in the second inning. There's a strike. So the count is even at 2-2 to Vance. Flanagan gets the sign from Lopez and a ground ball left side. That'll be a base hit. Logan will score, and they will hold the runner Parker Smith at third. So Vance 2 for 2. The Red Devils lead this one 10-0. And that'll bring up James Hall.
James Hall.
James was hit by a pitch and a run scored in the first inning. Hit well. Third baseman Hernandez able to knock it down. He'll throw to second, and he throws it away again. Another run will score. Vance heading to third, and they'll keep him right there. So the third baseman Hernandez committing yet another error. We'll have a courtesy runner down at first base. That looks like Austin Turner. So Turner, even with the thumb all bandaged up, and he will come in and play. Here's Gabe Crow. Crow 2 for 2. The stretch by Flanagan, and the pitch. And we have a play at the plate, and the runner is safe. So Mikey Vance, the hard slide, he will be in there safe, and down to second base will be Turner. And it is now 12-0. That'll be a pass ball, by the way, on Lopez. And the count 1-0 now to Gabe Crow. Gabe has already driven in a couple of runs here tonight. The stretch and the pitch. Fly ball into right field. Patino can't make the catch, as Turner will head to third and hold up right there. So already Gabe Crow 3 for 3 here in the first game. And now the Red Devils have runners at first and third. And here's Clemens. Boy, this is just like taking BP right now. Here's the stretch again and the pitch on the way, and it's in there for a strike. Flanagan gets the sign as here's the pitch, and it's high and outside. 1 ball, 1 strike now to Clemens. Clemens, couple of base hits tonight. Flanagan again set to throw. Here's the pitch. Hopped him up. Who's going to make a play on this one? The catcher, Lopez, and Lopez will make the catch. So 2 away. And that'll bring up Thomas Stanley. Thomas is looking for his first base hit of the night. Lined down in the first and popped up also in the first inning. Flanagan with the pitch on the way. This one's popped up down the left field line. If it stays fair, it's going to be trouble. That's a fair ball. Turner will score. Stanley down to second with a double. And the Red Devils will now get an extra hitter in the inning. Here's Phillip Hobbs. And the Red Devils now lead it 13-0. Phillip singled and scored here in this second. So Hobbs will be seeing Flanagan now for the 3rd time. Ground ball toward Boggs, and he can't get that one. Rounding third. And scoring will be Thomas Stanley. And the Red Devils now lead this one 15-0. That'll be an error on Boggs.
Up to bat, number 25, Bryce Brown.
Here is Bryce Brown. Hitting in the place of Logan Mayer. Now the Red Devils have scored 7 runs in this inning. The stretch by Flanagan. Swing and a miss by Brown. No balls and a strike. The pitch on the way, and that goes behind Lopez, but no movement by Hobbs down at first base. Well, as I said earlier, if the run rule stays in effect, it is 15 runs after 4. And, of course, 10 runs after 5. This will be a rather short outing here in the first game. The stretch again by Flanagan. The pitch on the way, hit foul. Ball that was up in the eyes of Bryce Brown, and he's down in the count now. 1 ball, 2 strikes. And hits by Richmond to go along with the 15 runs. Flanagan gets the sign from Lopez. The pitch on the way, swing and a miss. And that'll do it as Brown strikes out here in the 2nd inning. But Richmond again picks up 7 more runs. We had the top of the 3rd inning on the Wesley Bates Wealth Management scoreboard. Red Devils lead this one 15-0.
Hi, this is Troy Darengowski of Radio Troy Digital Sports. There are plenty of places for me to get lunch or dinner, but there's only one Mancino's. In fact, I was just there for lunch the other day and had a delicious pizza grinder. That's just one of many choices I can get at Mancino's. How about a fresh salad? Several varieties of pasta, Mancino's Lights, or perhaps even an oven-baked spaghetti, or maybe a pepperoni pizza. So when you're looking for a great lunch or dinner, make sure you choose Mancino's. 217 National Road West in Richmond. It takes a lot of pieces working together to run a successful business in today's world. One big piece is your connectivity, powered by your internet. For local businesses in Richmond, you have options for who provides your internet. When deciding who to go with, you need to look at Parallax Systems, fiber optic packaging for your benefit. Speed, reliability, and local service, you get it all with Parallax Systems, a division of RP&L. Visit online at parallax.ws or call 962-3770.
We're going to try to pick up the changes now because Richmond has made a ton of changes. Looks like Austin Turner is going to be in the ball game, but I'm not sure if he's going to go to second base or shortstop, so we'll pick him out as we go. Looks like we'll have a new third baseman as Tyler Stanley. And that'll be a third. And it will be Turner moving over to second base. We'll get the rest of the changes in a moment as we'll see Julian Patino step to the plate. Here's the pitch by Dickman, and it's low for a ball. Let's see if we have a new left fielder. Looks like in left. I think that's still going to be. There's a strike. Vance is now in left field. Pitch, a called strike, and the count 1-2. So Vance in left. There is a new center fielder as well. Here's the pitch. A breaking ball swung on and missed. And that'll do it for Patino. There's one away. And with one out, that'll bring up now Hunter Smith, the first baseman. At first base will be Noah Hartley. There's another change for the Red Devils. Hartley at first. Here's the pitch on the way, and it's outside, ball one. Dickman's next pitch fouled away, and the count is even at 1-1 strike. We have Bryce Brown now in right field. And there's a strike. 1-2 now to the number 9 hitter for the Titans. That's Hunter Smith. I think if I can get one more in center field, looks like that's going to be number 11. Is that Josiah Sizemore? That one fouled off. Yeah, it is Sizemore, so he has moved to center field. Thomas Stanley is out. The wind of the pitch. Breaking ball stays high. And the count is even at 2-2 strikes. I think we've gotten them all now. One just off the plate. And now we'll go to 3-2 strikes, I do believe. I've been doing so much watching to see who's out there and almost missed the count. Well, we're at 3-2 as Dickman gets the sign. Here's the pitch on the way and struck him out. 4 strikeouts now by Dickman. And that'll bring up William Dunnigan.
Up next, number 20, William Dunnigan.
Foul ball toward the shortstop, Crow. He will field. And the throw to first in time, and another 1-2-3 inning for Dickman and the Red Devils. We will head to the bottom half of inning number 3. Red Devils on top of this one, 15-0 in the Wesley Bates Wealth Management scoreboard.
Getting a lucky break rocks, but no one can be lucky all the time. Which is why when it comes to your insurance coverage, luck should have nothing to do with it. So talk to Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance, the company that believes great coverage starts with care. A cost-free consultation offered to anyone, Farm Bureau client or not, that allows agents to get to know you better so they can help you prepare better. Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance. Stop knocking on wood.
Questions about your coverage in Wayne County? Call 765-962-9548 and ask for me, Kevin Shear.
The dealership where I bought my car told me I needed new tires. So, of course, I stopped by Best One and asked Roger to take a look. So they checked it out, and he told me not yet. He said I was good for at least another 10,000 miles. I've always gotten an honest opinion at Best One, and so will you.
Hi, I'm Roger Clark at Best One Tire and Service. We'll only sell you tires when you need new tires, and they'll be the right tires for your car or truck. I guarantee it.
Best One Tire and Service, North 7th and A, Uptown Richmond.
Hi, this is Steve Funkhauser, and I was talking to someone the other day about how friendly and professional the crew at Jiffy Lube is, and they said, "You are always so upbeat. I'm going to call you Mr. Positive." And so now I am Mr. Positive. And I want you to know how proud I am of you and that you are doing a great job today. And hey, do something nice for somebody. Make somebody smile. Smiles are contagious, you know. I want you to have a great day and the horse you rode in on. Jiffy Lube. Fast, friendly, professional. I'm Mr. Positive, and I approve this message.
Are new cabinets on your wish list? Visit the new Georgia Direct showroom and see the great variety of cabinets on display in a modern setting. Georgia Direct carries quality craft-made one cabinets, and the new showroom has plenty of styles and colors on display. In Richmond, craft-made one is only available at Georgia Direct, where the designers are always on hand to help create a custom kitchen for your home. Visit Georgia Direct's new showroom on 40 East, next to Red Lobster. You'll love what you see, and you'll love the savings at Georgia Direct.
Have you heard? Winning isn't everything. Championships are great, but there's more to sports than separating the world into winners and losers. The way we play matters too. The choice is simple. You can choose gamesmanship, or you can choose sportsmanship. Gamesmanship is another way of saying whatever it takes. You know the types. They taunt their opponents. Throw the occasional elbow for good measure. Whatever it takes to gain the upper hand. Sportsmanship relies less on underhanded tactics and more on things like strategy, skill, and smarts. It's less about stooping to trickery and more about rising to the occasion. Gamesmanship or sportsmanship? Both can lead to victory, but only one represents the true measure of a champion. Play like a champion. Practice sportsmanship. This message brought to you by the Indiana High School Athletic Association and the high schools in your community.
Well, we're really not sure what's going on as the umpires met with both the coaches just a couple of moments ago. And I'm assuming that they've already ended this ball game. Red Devils with the 15 runs. Neither team is coming back out, and the way the players are reacting, they've all left. So I'm assuming the game's over. Which I have not been officially notified of, but we're going to say it's over because neither team has come back out here for the top half, or should say bottom, well, go back to the top half of the fourth inning. So I don't know what we're doing, but I guess it's over. We will end this one. The Red Devils get the win here tonight. They're now 8-8 overall. They're 6-1 in the NCC. Indianapolis Tech, they fall to 1-9 overall. And 0-4 in the NCC. Thanks for being with us. This has been High School Baseball and Radio Troy Digital Sports.